הלאומי של ישראל, התקווה. אני מתכבד להזמין את הזמרת דניאל יפה, בבקשה.
Beautifully sung and a rousing eruption from this crowd here in full appreciation of this Israeli team. On the march, it has to be said, if they get a victory here, they will qualify. A loss here will take them to Glasgow in a couple of days' time, 3 days' time I think it is, where they will need a victory over the Great Britain. Pinigir Sean there, always not far from that Israeli bench in terms of adversarial role. The players will get to the two lines, layups, almost there, almost set for game day 5. This is window number 3. It will all continue in September when the second session, the second round 2 starts. Conde, Cici and Vojinovic from Spain, Albania, and from Montenegro, Mr. Radomir Vojinovic. There. The most experienced of the 3, Antonio Conde. We've seen a lot of him along the FIBA events. There's the lineup for Greece. Skotopoulos can rely on Katsevelis, along with Bourisis, who will be the main go-to person in this team. I'm not sure Israel have anybody to really guard him in that low post. Antetokounmpo only played 1 game in the 4 games played so far. That was in the home game against Estonia, I believe it was. And that was some flying dunks in that game, that's for sure. Here's the lineup for the Greeks. Margaritis Bourisis will get the nod to start this game off. As for Israel, none of the stars came back to any promise for Israel. They'll rely on pretty much the same team that's been behind them for the first 4 games. Guy Panini returns for his 2nd game of the World Cup qualifiers. Guy McKell there, who's been ever present at the point guard position. Blatt, McKell will start at guard. Probably their best 1-2 punch at the guard position. Panini, Cohen, and Howe. That's a pretty promising starting 5 there. It just depends how well they can deal with Yanis Bourisis in that low post position, whether they will come and double him. I know when I saw the rerun of the Estonia-Israel game, Israel were working defensively to double that low post. I expect a lot of that low post double defense from the Israelis. They seem to be well adept at putting that together. There is Skotopoulos, good player for AEK Athens in his time, and he's been around the block in terms of coaching as well over his years. David Katesh down the other end, Hapoel Jerusalem coach. Only Richard Howe from the Hapoel club on this team. Maccabi Tel Aviv were domestic champions in the playoffs, beating Hapoel Holon. And with Blatt and Panini both playing in that final game against Maccabi Tel Aviv. Only Jake Cohen from Maccabi Tel Aviv on this Israeli roster. And they will need a lot of this impetus and this enthusiasm from this crowd to carry them through. There's no doubt about it, this Greek team can play, but they've had their adventures. An overtime victory in Leicester against Great Britain was a game that seesawed back and forward. They had to dig deep to come back and win it in regulation. And then in overtime, they found themselves 10 down as well. And it was a shot with about 5 seconds on the clock that killed it for Great Britain. The Greece have lived and had their troubles on the road. And now they must face an Israeli team that just is one victory away from qualification. Because Greece have played 3 games at home already, so their last 2 games will be on the road, one in Estonia in 3 days' time, and this one today here. As for Israel, this will be their 3rd home game, winning both the previous ones against Estonia and Great Britain. So they're looking to remain unbeaten here. And they will go on their travels to Glasgow, Scotland, for their final game of round 1. Well, the Greek fans are here. They come in their numbers, heavily outnumbered by the home fans, and there you see the Israeli fans will be waiting for this one. Here we go, game 5 of round 1. This is window number 3. Barousis versus Cohen. There you can see the problem the Israeli will face with the height of Barousis. Conde steps in, the ball's up, and we are underway here in Tel Aviv. The unbeaten Greeks against the 2-2 Israelis. Barousis is 9. And that pick and roll there. This is the problem they'll face. Will there be a double team straight away? Howell on the baseline. That may hurry Barousis around. First shot of the game for Vasilopoulos. It's a 3. It's only his 4th 3-pointer of the campaign for Greece so far. 4 of 9 now. But he's willing to take that shot, which is promising for Greece. Mikel is fouled. Will they count it? No, the referees have waved it away. Foul will go against Bokaridis. Number 13 for Greece. There's the 3 from Vasilopoulos. Good follow through. Panini can't quite get there. They'll stretch Israel at that 4 positions, no doubt about that. Here's Mikel. Pick and roll from Howell. Favorite move for Richard Howell. Doesn't quite get that runner to go. I'm not sure he wanted to take that into the hoop as his real desire sometimes when he gets the ball that around about the foul line. 17 is Manzares. It's a foul down here. Could be Cohen or Mikel here. The referee's going to ping for this one. It's on Barousis inside. Jake Cohen does get his first foul. Maccabi Tel Aviv, 55 shouts Skotopoulos from the baseline. Here's Barousis. Caused all sorts of problems, Giannis Barousis. That's why he's playing in China. Big-time player. Nice play from Israel. They hustled Barousis out of that ball and that pick and pop. Good rotation defense from Guy Panini. Katash, as calm and as cool and collected as you'll find coaches these days. Doesn't change much emotion at any part in the game. Here's Mikel. Guarded closely by Bokaridis. Cohen flares on a screen. Howell gives Mikel a screen, and a moving screen against Richard Howell here, number 1. Closely watched there. Well, Bokaridis might have thought that might have gone against him. That would have been 2 against him in as many minutes. But luckily it's gone offensive foul. So a little momentum sagging play there from Israel. Trying to get some momentum here at home. Defense from Mikel. And another almost turnover. Tamir Blatt almost read that pass right back out to Manzares. This young man's going places, that's for sure. Point guard for the Hapoel Holon team that make the championship this year in Israel. We'll just see where his career takes him the next year or so. Good defense here. And another turnover against Greece. Mikel off to the races. He might go all the way here. Mikel goes in and didn't cause enough contact for the referees to get their whistle out of their pocket. And instead it will stay with Israel on the baseline. Margaritis Paying special attention to get Jake Cohen. Cohen can shoot that three. Here's the handoff to Mikel. To Howell. Here comes Blatt. Somehow Blatt's touched it yet. Richard Howell, jump shot in and out. Israel still scoreless. A real slow affair, a slow burner for sure. Another turnover from Greece. Can Israel get some points here? Cohen goes up. He's fouled by the big man Barousis. Well, there's plenty of sunshine here in Tel Aviv. You wonder if Greece might have been sitting on a few beaches the last couple of days, because they definitely haven't come out ready to play. 3 turnovers in 3 possessions. A little window opening up here for the Israelis. Can they take full advantage? Cohen, the first free throw, first points on the board for the Israelis. So Jake Cohen gets both of those to go. Is Greece again. Barousis will switch inside. They've got a mismatch here with Panini guarding Barousis. He'll play hard, Guy Panini. No doubt about that. Skip over the far side from Barousis. 3-point misses. Howell grabs the rebound. It was Mansaris that missed the open J there. Blatt roll around to Howell. Howell off the side of the backboard. Can't find any joy in there right now. Richard Howell, beautiful pass from Blatt. Manzaris goes in, and an offensive foul. It's a hook against Manzaris. Referees have just caught his left arm. What's this left arm here? As he gets round Mikel. Great spot from the referees. Whoa, that is great refereeing. Almost intercepted. It was intercepted. Blatt, the turnover, and the dunk from Margaritis. It's an unforced error there from Israel. A lot of nerves right now. You just smell it, the real quiet atmosphere in the arena. Israel know they've got a big chance here to get this qualification out of the way. Blatt's shot is half blocked, I thought, but beautiful shot from Tamir Blatt. That quick release off that jump shot. Down low to Vasilopoulos. Guarded by Panini, spins to the baseline. Vasilopoulos bounces it down. Mansaris in, kick out here. Barousis, one more pass for 3. And the rebound from Cohen. Here comes Mikel. Greece are definitely the team that's not quite got their games going just yet, although Israel slumbered through this first 4 minutes too, not taking full advantage of a Greek team that just doesn't really look like they want to play. There's the turnover there. A little jump shot here from Blatt. Now, was there a bit of block on that shot? Defense got very, very close. There's Blatt into the lane. Comes all the way out the other side. Mikel will get an easy layup. Score for Guy Mikel. First points on the board for the captain. A 1-point lead for the home side. Good defense from Howell. Oh, he's turned him over. Second foul out of Richard Howell. It's a tough call for David Katesh. We get a substitute in the game straight away. How much in that was there? As Evangelos Margaritis was stripped. Here's a little 2 from Mikel. Vasilopoulos. Margaritis comes to the baseline. Oh, there was a double team that came in. Margaritis managed to slide through the double team. The referees have got a foul somewhere. It's gone against Gal Mikel. And that is 2 fouls for him. So 2 fouls for... Oh, yeah, 2 fouls for Howell and 2 for Mikel. Throw is good for Margaritis. Second one, 1 point lead now for Greece. It's nip and tuck both teams here. Ravi Limonad is in the game, 14 for Israel. That means an extended time for Blatt here, who's been in and out with the minutes. Cohen, great pump fake. Jake Cohen goes up, scores. And Cohen puts the eyebrow fake in the into play and scores with ease there. Poor defense from the Greeks. Borousis. Bukaridis is 13. Great switch out from Cohen. Now they're going low to the big man. Borousis, there's the double team. Blatt holds his ground. And a beautiful little arcing shot from Margaritis, I think. Greek get the lead back again. So here's Cohen's three. Long. Now they got no rebounders. So Jake Cohen takes the three. There is absolutely only Guy Panini left at offensive rebound. That's where Israel may well struggle in this game. Bukaridis. Vasilopoulos drives up in the air. Not a great pass to Mansaris. Down to Vasilopoulos. Fades. And another big shot from the Greeks. Vasilopoulos has 5 now for the game. Blatt, long three. Got it. Tamir Blatt. You don't have to give him too much space on that perimeter. Defense went under the screen. Ties the game up at 11 apiece. Great back door there from Margaritis. Where's Margaritis here? Bukaridis, I think it was. Mansaris, all the experience he has of playing EuroLeague. Another turnover, almost. Bukaridis running out of time, into the lane, throws it up, off the backboard, tough shot. Greece are coming up with some big ones here. First period, just to hang in the game. Limonad. What do we got there? Travel against Ravi Limonad, the defensive presence of Borousis, who is backing into the lane. Here's the three from Bukaridis. Off the backboard, I'm not sure he called it, but the bank was open. Mansaris, 17. Bukaridis is 13, over the pick and roll, down low, and an easy dunk, and into the game is Konstantinos Mitolu, the Wake Forest graduate. With his university ball there, now playing for Panathinaikos. There's Blatt. Into a little bit of trouble. Cohen, another three. And they can let Jake Cohen shoot those all night, but there'll be no offensive rebounding with Borousis around, that's for sure. Bukaridis has played a really good game to start this off. Mitolu, Mansaris didn't want the shot, he'll take it now though. Way off. Limonad to Blatt. Limonad wide open. Blatt's wide open again, he can't find the ball, turned it over, went the wrong way I think. Tamir Blatt was wide open on the give and passed back. Bukaridis. Going to go all the way, and the foul against Limonad. Israel are finding themselves in foul trouble they can ill afford to get themselves into. Rafi Menko comes in. Menko of Hapoel Tel Aviv. There's the bounce pass down to Mitolu. Beautiful look from Bukaridis, little hop as he saw that pass. Ended up in where he wanted it to go to. Skotopoulos will be very pleased with the way they've started here. Israel have had trouble scoring on the board. There's Limonad. Cohen. Jake Cohen again. I think he can move from Cohen. The referees didn't get a foul. They got a block out of that one. And the size of this Greek defense, it's Vasilopoulos that comes over, but I think it was Cohen was trying to get around Barousis. Peridis sits down. Job well done for him. His replacement, Athenao. No drums, no life. I love it. Limonade. To the lane, got into a bit of trouble, almost a double dribble. Levi with the three, missed it. Mitalou with the rebound. Menko picks up the foul. And that'll be 2 shots down the other end for Konstantinos Mitalou. Katash will be very best not pleased, that's for sure. It's 2 of his main players on the bench with 2 fouls. I know he'll want to get them back into the game very early in that second quarter. But now he's just got to get there the next 2 minutes without too much damage. 18-11 the lead now. Greece just turning the screw bit by bit. Second free throw short from Mitalou. He has 3 points for the game. 7-point lead for Greece. Cohen steps out. It's the handoff for Blatt. Foul will go against 7 here. Giannis Athenao. Played all 4 games at Athenao, number 7, averaging just under 10 points a game. There's 29 minutes. Blatt sits down. Joachim Schuckmann comes into the game, number 4. Job well done for Tamir Blatt. 5 points to his name, a little 15-footer, long 3. Limonade gets his first points of the game. Substitutions. Sure who came in there. Oh, Barousis will sit down. No. Oh, almost a turnover there. Mitalou back to Athenao, who wasn't expecting it. Almost fumbled it back to Israel. It's Athenao. All the way back to Barousis. Barousis loves that head fake at the top of that lane. Drive from Katsivelis. Vasilopoulos misses the 3. Israel will not get the loose ball. Back out to Athenao. Barousis, the double team looked like it might come. It will now. Too slow. Way too slow there. Barousis had way too much time to spin and flick that ball up. 7-point lead maintained for Greece. Limonade. Ben Altit in the game. There he is, the big man for Israel. Didn't want anything part of that. Completely hustled out of it. Athenao. Mitalou, skip past here, Vasilopoulos. Vasilopoulos looking down low. There he is, ball. Nice pass from Barousis. Mitalou couldn't finish. Turned to the referees for a bit of help. Menko, 2. Rafi Menko. And a few claps of the hand. He knows he's got to get himself going here. Back to 5. Greece probably get 1 shot. Israel maybe 1 down the other, a quick one. Barousis in this low post. This double team's got to come much quicker. Great skip pass here. Athenao, 3. Missed it. Cleaned up well by Nimrod Levi. Limonade, can he find the right people? Limonade, oh, what a foul! Ben Altit! What a foul, what a big dunk there for the number 44 from Israel. Limonade comes in off his left hand, and what a soft touch that is. Just sitting on the rim. And a nice finish from the number 44, Ben Altit.
Σουτάρουμε, καθόμαστε, κοιτάμε μετά. Γυρίστε πίσω. Ωραία. Ο Δίνος, ο Δημήτρης, ο Γιάννης, ο Βαγγέλης και ο Λάρη. Ακούστε εδώ. אם הכדור עובר אותי,
There's the last play here. Ben Altit goes flying in. Nobody picked him up on the follow-through. There'll be 3 seconds left on this clock coming back for Greece now. They're taking time out to try and draw up a play here. 3 points is the difference. 100% for Ben Altit. Here we go. Here's the inbound. Shot from Katsivelis is short, well worked out. Ended up with a shot, maybe not within the time. But a good first quarter here for both teams. Greece lead at the break, 20-17. And Israel needed that victory. Have made a fairly decent start. Stats there from the first period of play. Greece 86% from two-point land, 6 of 7. They're 1 of 6 from the three-point line, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. And Israel just finding their feet now, 5 of 11 from inside, 1 of 4 outside. And they've hit all 4 free throws, rebounding 11-7 in favor of Israel. Leading scorers for both teams. Tamir Blatt has 5. He leads the scorers for Israel. Followed by Cohen with 4. And then for Greece, Margaritas 6. Vasilopoulos 5. And Vokoridis 4. Courtside announcer trying to get the crowd into it here. Israel start off the second period. Blatt, Limonard at the guard positions. Ben Altit is 44, turned over. Mitalou, interception. The dunk, the big man. And Greece, another unearned 2 points there off a messy turnover. Here's Blatt just trying to evade the attentions of Katsivelis. Back out here to Panini. Panini's got that jump shot. Great backdoor, Limonard rips it around. Another follow from the big man, 44, Ben Altit. Well, they're getting good minutes out of him, and the high-flying Thanasis Antetokounmpo is in the game right now, 43. You might see him in any minute now. Throw one down. Mitalou comes in. Antetokounmpo goes in too, and has got some sprightliness about him. There's Antetokounmpo. Panini's foul, I think. There's the back door. There's the follow from the number 44. Almost a carbon copy of the one just before the end of the first period. Larentzakis is 5. Into the lane goes Mitalou. Tough move from the big man. It's a 5. He's a good mover, is Konstantinos Mitalou. Ooh, wide open was Guy Panini. Here's Limonard. Ben Altit, can he finish? Panini for 3. He's fouled by Dimitris Katsivelis. So it'll be 3 on the line for Panini. Now let's have a look, see if there's any true contact on this 3, or whether it's just a little brush and fall over. Altit didn't get the shot. Let's have a look. Didn't quite get any of that, did we? Anyway, Panini was on the floor. The referee was on hand to see what was going on straight away. So Panini 3 of 4 in the first, the only game he played was against Great Britain in window number 2, I think it was. And goes 2 of 3 there, just to cut that gap to 3 now. Athenaio, 7. Sort of pops up the top, comes Larentzakis. 4 is Katsivelis. Larentzakis puts the ball on the floor, goes into the middle, is fouled by Menko. That's his second foul as well. Just check my stats, it is indeed his second foul, so more problems for David Katash. Two shots here for Giannis Larentzakis. Averaging 16 minutes in the first 3 games he played. 9.7 points, very active player. Gets to the free throw line a lot. Now what's happened to Antetokounmpo, the referee? Wanted to know something. So Larentzakis 2 of 2 there. Came into this game 9 of 11. So a frequent flyer from the free throw line. Cohen all the way over to Mikel. Mikel's back on the floor. Mikel challenges the defense, didn't quite get the friendly roll, misses it. Now Mikel only with 2 points so far. Mitalou way back out to Larentzakis, 3 points, and that will bring on a timeout here for David Katash, who's seen enough after 1 minute and 59 seconds this second period. His team trail by 8 now. He just wants to settle things down.
The ball easy to the post and get it back. Get them and use fouls. Be aggressive. Strong side on a scorer. You stand all the way. Now we're doing a good job on the main action. On a close out the kid. And no charge now. Stay low. 60 goals. Με πόντους από το πουθενά. Κάνουμε καλή δουλειά στην άμυνα. Με τα λαθάκια ή όχι. Όχι εύκολες φάσεις. Ό,τι και να γίνει.
Ratio there, assists and turnovers. Greece, he has 3 turnovers in as many possessions at the very start of the game. Well, they've steadied the ship since then. Mitalou, Larentzakis 3, nobody closed out. I'm not sure that was Panini's closeout. Probably could have been Gal Mikel's from the other side. It is the same play, you see. Mikel to your left of your screen, probably should have been the closeout down there. Panini went down into the double low post, leaving the shooter open, mind you, has to be said. Timeout finished. Eight-point lead here for Greece. 7:57 left in this second period. There's a little bit of pressure here on Israel. It's Panini. Wow, Mikel was open momentarily. Cohen is open, but no, they can't get him the ball. Mikel in, back out to Panini. He's got that 3-point shot. It has indeed. Panini drills one. And he was 3 of 6 against Great Britain in that victory by 7 or 8 points, I think, on the day, but inspired by Panini's play. Antetokounmpo here. Manzaris, there's the response from Greece, and it is pretty emphatic at that. Back to an 8-point lead. That'll definitely douse the noise out of this arena. Mikel goes in. Oh, what a block from Antetokounmpo. That is outstanding. The rim protector extraordinaire. Mikel has an easy layup. Even gets it high up, and Antetokounmpo says, not in my house. Although this is my house, says Gal Mikel. Jake Cohen, handoff Blatt. Israel needs some answers here. Beautiful pass. Cohen. Oh, see you later. Oh, Sanas is Antetokounmpo whipping the crowd up now. There's a definite hush around this arena. Anyone for volleyball, says Antetokounmpo. As he swats one, that should be goaltend. He touched the rim there. I'm not sure the referee spotted that. Momentarily hung onto the rim. The referee's just so impressed with the block. They're watching nothing else. Cohen turned over. Here come Greece. They're about to turn this screw even further here. Mitalu wants it low post. Larentzakis can't get him the ball. They can now. 2 for Mitalu. Panini fronting that low post. We said early on this is going to be a problem for Israel guarding that low post. And yes, that's the way it's turning out. Mikal layup this time. No Antetokounmpo to protect the rim. And we are indeed back to an 8-point game. Mitalu. Larentzakis on this near side. Into the middle comes Katsivelis. Misses. Chance now for Israel to break here. Mikal. Penetrates. Dips. Now Blatt will take that on. And nails it. Tamir Blatt with some range on him. He took a good look at it. Spun the ball around in his hand just to make sure he had the good grip. Just hesitates. And there, got his feet set and rattled it in. And timeout for Greece here. 5-point game as Howell is set to come back in. Oded Katash will be a little happier in that timeout now. And Skotopoulos now has to get his troops focused and organized. So 3 3-pointers apiece. And 2 free throws missed amongst both teams. Almost a packed house here in Tel Aviv. And a second 3-pointer there from Tamir Blatt. It's a good 8 feet outside that three-point line. That is some range on this young man. Five-point game here, just about halfway through this second period. Greece have shown signs of pure dominance in this game. Mansaris goes up and scores with ease on Blatt. Not quite got the defensive strength there to hold off that layup there from Mansaris. Back to Blatt, guarded by Larentzakis this time. Trying to get the pick and roll. They got Mitalu in this pick and roll here. Blatt, the ball slipped slightly. And the rebound from Larentzakis with Cohen battled out of that one. Mansaris. He's the back down on Blatt again. They're going after the youngster. Skip over Vasilopoulos. 3 for Vasilopoulos. That's his second of the game. He has 8 for the game now, I think. Panagiotis Vasilopoulos, 21. Cohen's got a foot on the line there. It's way, way flat. And 10 points is the margin right now, but Greece have been very, very efficient this second period. Mitalu, Larentzakis. Over the pick and roll. Larentzakis backs out a bit. He's got Cohen one-on-one now. And you can tell from the quiet arena here that Israel have got a foul against them, and there'll be 2 shots here for the number 5, Gianoulis Larentzakis. Timeout for Oded Katash, head coach of Israel.
let's finish the afternoon. Like that. Hey, one-on-one defense, Friday. We need to do a good job on the one-on-one defense. On the post-up, don't commit too early. Okay, on the close-up.
7 turnovers now for Israel. It's been a bit of their Achilles heel the last 4 or 5 minutes. 5 steals for Greece. 2 of them were just point-blank interceptions and layups down the other end. There's the layup from just now. That's why we've got free throws coming up. Zakis now has 9 for the game. Only been in the game 5 minutes, to the number 5 for Greece. Blatt, another 3. Oh, it's 2. And a foot on the line, just his right foot just stepped over the line. 10 for Blatt now, double figures. 2 threes and 2 twos. Giannopoulos there, 31. Here's Larantzakis down to the big man. So you can see the double team coming there. Wraps it around into Antetokounmpo, guarded by Howell. Good defense from Richard Howell. Thanasis Antetokounmpo wanted the foul. You could see it, playing for it. Mikal, 1-on-1. Panini. There's Mikal, pick and roll here. McKinney between Mikal and Cohen. Didn't get any joy there. They got the switch now. Back to Howell. Howell into the lane. Cohen 2. Nice work there from Israel. They are hanging in there, that's for sure. But they're having to work very hard for every bucket. What did Katash being ushered off the floor in the fast lane by the referee? Is Antetokounmpo. Low post is Barousis. Antetokounmpo into a bit of trouble. Giannopoulos. Mansaris. Beautiful ball movement from Greece. Can they get a good shot though? No, they can't. Ran out of time. Too many passes, nobody wanted it. And a chance for Israel to eat into that lead before halftime. 3:12 to go. Greece have been fairly dominant. They're shooting 65% for the game, 78% inside the two-point line. That is phenomenal shooting. And defensively for Israel, they'll be mightily upset that that's their defensive effort. Howell's in this low post now. Trying to get some joy out of Richard Howell here. And beautiful move. Oh, travel against Howell, was it? No, it's a foul. And the foul will go against Margaritis, I think, 11. Second foul against Margaritis. It was the coach that Skotopoulos that wanted to travel. They're going to have 2 shots here for Howell. Not a great player for getting to the free throw line a lot. Put it this way, he's averaged 24 minutes a game, so he's played almost 100 minutes, and he's only shot 6 free throws. He's averaging 13 a game for this team over those 4 games, so he does not get many points from the free throw line at all. Shooting nearly 60% though inside the 2-point line. A little bit of a zone here for Israel. Giannopoulos one side. Here's Barousis. Get into that double team a little easier and rotate around. Larantzakis. Oh, count it! Larantzakis hits double digits with that 3-pointer there. 11 for him. Mikal leading the show through the legs. Oh, they can ill afford. Well, they got that back out of it very well from Howell's hustle. And that's exactly what Howell's saying. There's no need for the flash stuff. Just give me a pass I can catch. There's the rotation of Laranzakis. Holds that follow through as he jogs back on defense. And Timur comes into the game, number 21. Mikel sits down. They need some inspiration at the guard position. I mean, the point guard position more specifically is Blatt. Beautiful pass from Blatt to Richard Howell. And Blatt gives himself another assist, his second of the night. Laranzakis backing down Blatt. Blatt reaches in and fouls. The terrier-like defense from Tamir Blatt. They're obviously going after that. Look at this pass here. Howell sets the screen. Little pivot step from Blatt. Read that one a mile off, didn't he? Great look from the pass master Blatt. Well, is that a turnover? It is indeed. Cohen picks up. Off to the races. Panini to Cohen. Oh, they've messed it up. Unbelievable. Israel are just throwing their chances away. Barousis. Skip past here to Giannopoulos. One more pass. Laranzakis. Barousis low post. Can he finish? No. Beautiful defense from Panini. Howell now with the ball in his hands. Panini. Back out to Blatt. Guarded by Manzaris. Blatt over the pick and roll to Howell. Backdoor to Cohen. Almost gets an and one. Giannopoulos gets caught out backdoor. A chance for Israel to eat into this lead a little further here. Boukaridis comes in. Laranzakis sits down. Well, how well has that man played there? Laranzakis, 8 minutes, 40 seconds for his 11 points. As Howell sits down, Ben Altit is his replacement. 44 there. 4 points to his name, both on putback dunks. Jake Cohen, known for his shooting ability. Blatt sits down as well. A job well done for that young man. 10 points to his name, 4 of 5 from the field, including 2 of 3 from the three-point line. Cohen hits another one. Closes that gap. One more to 6 now. And Saris with the ball. Zone again for Israel. It worked a couple of offenses ago. Just got to make sure you get your matchups right. Up in the air. Giannopoulos, the three-pointer is good. Another one down for Greece now. They're feeling it. 6 of 11 from downtown. Only 3 for Israel. 2 of those belong to the youngster Blatt. Limonade over the pick and roll once, twice. In the corner here. Timur. Panini up in the air, rushed out of his shot. Panini hits his second of the game. Guy Panini was rushed into that one. That's what shooters do, shoot the ball. Going to go at man-to-man here, Israel, after giving a 3 the last time down. Last shot, the last 2 shots possibly of the half. Down low to the big man, Barousis. A foul against Cohen, I think. Timur, look at this from Panini. A little half fake on the three-pointer too. There's the kick out from Margaritis. Giannopoulos in the corner, nothing but net. 2 shots for the big man here. Barousis averaging 21 points a game for Greece in his 27 minutes over the 3 games he's played. And the contrast for Giannis Barousis, he's 20 of 26 now in total. So he's a real get to the free throw line a lot in every game he plays. 1 of 2 on that trip. By far the best performer for Greece over the two windows. Vasilopoulos back in. Baroussis sits down. He's Blatt guarded by Giannopoulos. He'll go one-on-one here. Blatt draws the foul out Giannopoulos. It'll be the 4th team foul for Greece, so not yet in the bonus. Guarded by Mentzaris, 17 on him. Wide open, Panini, can he hit 3? Not quite. Good looking shot though. Back out to Blatt. Cohen 3, missed it on the buzzer. That would have brought the house down. That is halftime. And Greece have been in full control for 20 minutes, but Israel are hanging on, 49-42 at the break. I think Skotopoulos will have the more relaxed of the 2 halftime talks, as Oded Katash has an opportunity here. They need a victory. A victory will take them through to the second round. Without that game in Glasgow in 3 days' time being of any difference for them. Here's your statistics for the first 20 minutes of play. Rebounds 15-11. As Jake Cohen lines himself up for an interview here. 4 blocks for Greece, 2 back-to-back for Thanasis Antetokounmpo. That was pretty impressive. 10 seconds of basketball, that's for sure. Well, as per usual, we'll get some slow motion action replays here. Or some replays of the game. I don't know whether there'll be much slow motion. Started off fairly well for Israel. With McCall and Cohen scoring buckets. But Greece have been hitting some tough shots throughout. That one there from Vasilopoulos. Konstantinos Mitalou in his pro career for the first year this year with Panathinaikos, proving a worthy teammate for these Greek players. A couple of turnovers cost them dear for Israel. That was the second one of the 2. Well, we'll leave you with these replays as the halftime break will be about 13 minutes long. And we'll join you the other side for what promises to be a very, very entertaining game. Greece 4-0, looking to get their 5th victory, in Israel trying to get qualification with a single victory tonight to put them on 3-2 for round 1. Qualifying for the World Cup 2019 in China. Join us in a minute. Welcome back, everyone, to the Tel Aviv Arena here in Israel, as Greece are going head-to-head with the home side in what is a not do-or-die battle for either of these two teams. They'll have a day to another game to fight, another day for Israel. Greece already qualified. They'll be looking to go to the second round with an unbeaten, unblemished record. That's why they want to win this game so badly. As for Israel, they can put a lot of things to bed with a victory tonight and confirm qualification to the next round. They're 7 points adrift right now.
In the beginning, Borussis was guarding you, Rich.
Katash has got something here technical to go over his players. Let me catch in on this.
We start like we start again. Hey, every time we score, we go back 22 in the beginning.
They are going for the low post. Every time.
Two passes, match up. We go back to 22.
We're going 2-2-1 press after every score, and then two passes back into man-to-man. But Guy Panini was quick to point out they're going after the low post. That's where Greece will feel they've got the true advantage in this game. It'll be interesting to see whether they can take full advantage. Fouls early on for Mikel and Howell restricted Israel's potency that first quarter. Since then, I believe Israel may have answered the call. Played hard, they played well, but Greece's shooting has been phenomenal. And it will be an interesting second half here for the Israelis. They know full well, like I said before, they will have that game in England to come, or in Scotland to be precise, where they have a chance to advance. And that could be a points differential game too, because Great Britain going for a three-way tie if possible with Estonia and Israel, or even a two-way tie depending on other results. So Greece may lose both games here and still qualify with a points differential. And indeed, if Great Britain lose tomorrow, then Israel and Estonia will go through anyway regardless. Here we go, second half action underway. Mentzaris straight in the low post to Borussis, has to cough it out. Great defense there from Israel. Skip pass over the other side to Larentzakis, comes in. Another skip pass, Mentzaris three, misses. Larentzakis picks it out of Howell's hands. And the big man was outdone rebounding-wise. Borussis three, hasn't made one yet. And a clean-up offensive rebound there from 21 Vasilopoulos. That is not the way you want to start the second half for Oded Katash at all. Two offensive rebounds back to back. Hal Blatt. It's been the big game for Tamir Blatt in terms of minutes production. Previous to this, he was 18.7 minutes a game. And already he is 18 minutes, just under, for this game. Cohen looking for the back door possibly. And Panini does get the back door. Cohen the flush. Who got in the photograph? Was it Vasilopoulos maybe? Jake Cohen just rose and threw that one down. It's a funny old crowd in here tonight in Tel Aviv. There's not much emotion flying around that one. That should have really got him going. Oh, turnover again for Greece. Israel off to the races. Howell, no call at all. Vasilopoulos come up with a clean block. Howell would disagree. He'd look for the referee in a few words. I'm loving that do, Richard Howell. There was hand on the ball for sure. Was there any contact on the forearm? Here we go. Here's Panini. Back to Mikel. A lot asked of Gal Mikel in this game right now. Mikel turns the corner, flicks it up. Howell the tip. Borussis went to block Mikel's shot. That left Howell wide open to dominate the boards. And Israel are making a little bit of a run here. So the 2-2 is the zone. Two passes back into man-to-man. Here comes the man-to-man now. three is easy for Larantzakis as he puts up 3 fingers. That's 3 of 3 for him for downtown. 8-point lead again for Greece. Blatt, little pullback, no good. Not great offense there from Israel. So Greece just working through the numbers here. Low post to Barousis, puts the ball on the floor, comes back to the middle. And Panini can only tip it away. The ball was there for picking up, maybe. It will stay with Greece. Katash needs to find some answers in this game. Barousis came in averaging 21. He only has 3 for the game so far, so at some point you figure he's going to get going. Mantzaris, low post, guarded by Blatt. They've gone after him a lot in this low post. Vasilopoulos picks up the dribble, and Cohen collects the rebound. Howe going one-on-one with the big man, goes up and scores. Richard Howe, back-to-back buckets for the big man. He now has 8 for the game. And we're back to 6 once again. Barousis on the way here to Bukaridis. There's the low pass to the big man. Spins. There's the skip. Oh, we've got a foul here. I think Barousis wants Mantzaris coming to the ball, and Squitopoulos is telling him the same thing. Here's the move from Howe. Got a lot of contact out of Barousis, but played through it. Here's the backdoor play, or the pick and roll for Cohen's dunk. Bukaridis. Vasilopoulos spinning on Howe, gets away from him too. Mantzaris corner, little flick shot misses. Ooh, standing rebound from Panini. You don't often see them. Foul from Vasilopoulos against Cohen. Just puts his hands up to ask politely of the referees what's going on. Howe one-on-one with the big man. Howe, little fadeaway, in and out. No offensive rebound is in sight for Israel. Bukaridis all the way back out to Barousis. Larantzakis in, foul against Blatt. Holds his hand up straight away so the scorer's table can see who it is. Larantzakis. Reverse to Mantzaris. Mantzaris in. Vasilopoulos already hit one. Another one down. And was that a 2 or a 3? It was a foot on the line, 2. He had a possibility of 3. Mikel is Howe, and I think Howe will get this foul. Larantzakis ended up on the floor. Howe will get his 3rd foul of the game. Let's have a look, see what happened here. Ooh, not much in that at all, was there? Not much at all that sent Larantzakis to the floor. There's the 2 from Vasilopoulos. Just had both feet on the line in the end. Mantzaris. And off to Larantzakis. Back to Barousis. Pick and roll there. Another foul out of Israel. They're racking him up right now. That's the 14th foul against Israel. Guy Panini. 5, not even halfway through the half yet. And in the bonus straight away. Menko in the game. And Panini will sit down. Guy Panini has hit a couple of 3s tonight. Barousis, beautiful play from Menko, doubled down on that extra dribble. Mikel maybe could have taken a shot. Larantzakis quick to put up his hand in front of the referee, claim that foul. Sideline ball here for Israel. Mikel. And Courtside announcer trying to get, it's probably a young crowd in here tonight. They've got a lot of tickets to youngsters. You can tell from the chanting, not a lot of young kids in here. McCall didn't take many threes, and that's probably why. Not jerky action there from Gal McCall. Never really got control of the ball. Greece with this 8-point lead still. Larentzakis over the pick and roll, flicks it up. Varousis can't grab it. Blatt, 4-on-2 break. McCall gets a travel against him, does he? Yes, indeed. Oh, it's mistake after mistake right now for the Israelis. They're having opportunities handed to them by the Greeks. And they are profligate in their ability to take advantage. Katash on that far side there, in deep discussion with one of the assistant coaches. Larentzakis sits down. Here's Mantzaris. Mitolou's in the game, 44. Boukarides over the pick and roll. Boukarides in. Beautiful pass. Mantzaris missed it. And Howell, a big, big rebound. Tensions there of two Greek players. Blatt off. And when Tamir Blatt is not hitting the three, then Israel need to go to plan C and D. Find some answers possibly. Here's Boukarides. Into the lane, flicks it up, and 10 points is the lead once again. Just under halfway of this third period to go. A foul here against one of the Greek players, against Mantzaris on the floor. That might have been a moving screen at one point. There's the drive from Boukarides. Left-handed flick of the wrist. Howell. Menko, oh my word, he just didn't read Jake Cohen. Jake Cohen wide open. Jake Cohen wanted to head to the hoop, and he was caught in two minds. Menko, another turnover for Israel. That is number 12 for them now. 10 points the lead, and they are just passing up opportunity after opportunity to get back in this game. Boukarides in, misses an easy one. Varousis the rebound, and one. Howell picks up his fourth possibly. That could be a huge call in this game. Skotopoulos looks on. Let's have a look, see if this was against Howell here. Gets the rebound as it knocked. Oh yes, absolutely. Richard Howell will pick up foul number 4, and he will head to the Pine for I would guess another 10 minutes of this game. Completely desolate in his feelings right now. That's incredible. Israel's top big man picks up his 4th foul as Greece's big man just starts to warm up to this challenge. He has 6 for the game now. Limonade, little run and jump, little run up, missed it. Tough shots right now for Israel. They've got to pick up this pace somehow at 13 down. Vasilopoulos, he's hit a couple. That one was off. Menko. Wow, tough pass for Mitoulou. Looks like got a little tip on that. Was heading to Cohen. They are all over the place right now. Israel. Oh, Mitoulou, a dunk. Timeout for Oded Katash of Israel. It's a 15-point lead for Greece, and the Omens are staring down on this one very early in the game, or in terms of the second half. Let's see what Katash has to say here. There's your stats for threes and field goals. The field goals include 2, so it's a bit misleading, but anyway, it's 7 of 17 for Greece from the three-point line, 4 of 12 for Israel from the three-point line. Greece shooting a magnificent 69%, almost 70% from the field inside the three-point line. That was the bucket that caused timeout for Israel. Behind the back pass from Boukouridis, loop pass to from Barousis to Mitalou. And Konstantinos Mitalou now has 11 points for the game. His coach in college was the great Danny Manning, who University of Kansas coach, player, and that great NBA player too. Currently the assistant coach of the USA Under-18 team, Danny Manning. Another turnover for Israel. That was Avi Ben-Shimal. Mitalou to the big man, Barousis. The 1-2 punch for Greece. Just proving way too much now. Is Shimal. Had a good game against another turnover against Shimal. So he had a good game against Great Britain, I think it was. Wow. And Barousis just berating Vasilopoulos for not cutting to the hoop. Just hanging out in that three-point line way too much. Shimal will sit down. Oh, easy, too easy. The pass from Margaritis down to Mitalou. And we have a 19-point lead, believe it or not. Phenomenal third period here for Greece. Three-pointer is short for Limonade. Some of these players will not have played competitive basketball for quite a while. They haven't been involved in the playoffs. Boukouridis misses the 3. And it's gone back out to Mansaris. Mansaris turns the corner. Boukouridis will get another 3. Doesn't want it. Goes into the lane. Misses the easy 2. And a chance for Israel to break now. Limonade. Oh, he did lose control. My goodness me, the mistakes have been fairly emphatic for Israel tonight. 15 turnovers. And Zakis comes in. And Boukouridis sits down. Jake Cohen takes a break, sits next to Tamir Blatt. On this performance, this second half performance, Israel may well struggle against Great Britain in Scotland in the last game of this qualification. Now again, they can lose and still qualify. Great battle in there from Israel. Here comes Mikel. Menko way over the top. And they haven't scored for an age, Israel. It's 58-54. 48-54 was the score when Israel last scored, and they've had a 13-0 run. Greece have really left the door open quite a few times themselves. Larentzakis 3, there's another one. 22 the lead now, and it is looking like a rout. Last minute of this third period, of which Israel has really taken no part at all. Mikel up in the air. Menko will perhaps get a layup. He does indeed, Raf Menko. Well, the 8th point there for Israel. 8 points in this quarter. It has completely killed them. Mansaris. Vasilopoulos has been the dead eye of this today, like the radar he is. What's that, his third 3 for Vasilopoulos? 3 of 4 now from downtown. Sorry, 2 of 4 Vasilopoulos. Last shot of this third period, and almost a turnover. Limonade fades. Limonade scores. Well, that will give them some hope. A flicker maybe. The lead is 21 in favor of the visitors, Greece. The Israeli team are getting a number put on them. They will need some confidence boost going into that final game against Great Britain, or they may well be looking about elimination here. 73-52 after 3 periods. Some highlights here from that third period. The third period scoring, so it was 24-10 in favor of Greece. And Israel surely will be looking to come out now and just play like there's no tomorrow. Greece will undoubtedly take the look to ease things off, possibly as they go through this fourth period, but they'll definitely be looking to key the first 5 minutes as being a turn this screw even more. Menko waiting until the floor is cleared and we get this one started. Menko has played his part today. 10 minutes, 4 points for him. Panini has 8, Howell has 8, 10 for Blatt, 10 for Cohen, but it's not been enough. Fourth period set to go here. Is there a comeback in this one? It's going to be after a mighty big one, that's for sure. Israel trail by 21. Here's Mikel. Foul here from Dimitrios Katsivelis, number 4 for Greece. The PAOK player. Mikel penetrates. Nice kick out here, and it was a poor pass. Menko couldn't hold on to it. And you figure that most passes like that, players should be able to get something on it there, make it stick into the hands, but another opportunity goes missing for Oded Katash. The miserable play in the second half continues. Mitalu just inflicts more misery on this Israeli defense with a 3-pointer from the big man. Got some arsenal on him, Konstantinos Mitalu. Mikel in. Howell trying to get open. They can't get him the ball. Menko looking for the give and go. Gal Mikel goes in a bit of trouble here. 3 is good from Nimrod Levi. And that is much needed for Israel, that is for sure. Larantzakis drags it back out to Katsivelis. Here's Larantzakis. Great first half. With the number 5 for Greece. Mitalu the pick and roll. They'll use him in a minute maybe. A lot of dribbling from Larantzakis. And almost picked off there from Menko. Limonade and Cohen. Oh, their chances will come this fourth period. 1.8 on the shot clock for Greece here. Menko comes out. Tamir Blatt, yeah, there indeed he is back in the game. The young point guard. Stroke off guard. Probably the best shooter in Israel, I think, right now. Howell almost intercepts Mitalou. That's unfortunate for Israel. Just dropped right into the young man's hands, Konstantinos Mitalou. What a second half he's had. He is putting together some numbers. 18 for the game. Foul here will go against Greece's Vasilopoulos, I think. There's the inbound play for Greece that wasn't quite set up that way. Israel sideline, still down by 23. It was a crazy finish to the third period, that's for sure. What we got here is a foul from Panini, I think. A little push in the back. Greece leading by 23 here. Katsivelis. Larentzakis, he can shoot off the dribble here, Larentzakis. Beautiful backdoor, oh, what a play! Margaritas, the backdoor play, what a pass from Larentzakis. 25 the lead now. Limonad down to Howell. We've got a foul, I think, against number 11, I think, Margaritas. Let's have a look. There's the backdoor. Nimrod Levi, ball watching, just turns around to see his man throwing the ball down. Antetokounmpo has played minor minutes tonight, but he loved that one. Oh, Cohen wide open. Cohen two, foul Mitalou. Somehow, Jake Cohen just got an acre of space wide open in the lane. Blatt couldn't believe it. Didn't see him first of all. Blatt looking the other way, then comes back. Mitalou realizes that Cohen's wide open, comes down to try and block the shot, and fouls. Beautiful play. Substitutions. 23 the lead now. Jake Cohen looks on. Mitalou sits down. What a great game he's had today. 18 points along with 4 rebounds. That's a turnover, I think it is indeed. Oh, and a double turnover. Menko picks it up. Is it going to be a triple turnover? Yes, it is. No. Yes. Ball's on the floor. It wasn't in the end as Israel picked it up. Blatt out of the pack. Menko, great pass. Cohen, easy two. Nice play from Israel. Well worked. Back to 21 now. Katsivelis 4. Vasilopoulos all the way over to Antetokounmpo and a tray. Well, they're all hitting them right now. Thanasis hits number 12. Sorry, number 11 for Greece. Panini. What has he got for a three-point line? Into the high post comes Cohen. Cohen, not much confidence right now with Israel. Menko, skip pass to Panini. Panini gets his man up in the air. Howell gets left with the three. Cohen a push off and the foul. Tough play for Jake Cohen. Cohen's third foul of the game. Antetokounmpo to bring the ball up the floor, playing point guard duties for Greece here. Fake double team from Menko, back out to Katsivelis. 28 in the game is Gikas. Throw up there from Margaritas, missed. Gikas goes flying after it, great hustle, and turned over to Blatt. Blatt pours down the lane, and another turnover. Gikas picks that one up. Like a days ago play. Oh, look out! Well, we got a timeout coming, but Antetokounmpo went to the top floor of this amazing stadium and came out with the dunk, the play of the game. Beautiful pass from Gikas. Oh, the no-look too. Shut up. Beautiful. Greece at its best. And timeout here for Israel. A few celebrations possibly in that timeout. Yeah, you can see the smiles on the faces. I know that Katash remind his team they got to finish strong here.
Ακούστε λίγο. Επίθεση, το fish side. Το fish side. Με του μεν επίθεση.
Shooting there, Israel 5 of 16 from downtown, 11 of 22 for the Greeks has been the tail of this one. Here's the no-look pass from Gikas. Antetokounmpo knew exactly where that was going. And that was enough. Some great action shots here from this game. The fans have been involved all the way through this. And one to come here for Thanasis Antetokounmpo. The Greek flag is waving brightly in this arena now. Blatt trying to start things off. They're really playing now for this final game against GB. They cannot afford to go down this big against Great Britain, that's for sure. Cohen goes in, gets an and one. Jake Cohen in. The foul will go against Giannopoulos, I think, 31 for Greece. And Cohen has battled his way through this one, that is for sure. He played well. He has 16 for the game, got a free throw to come now, 17 for Jake Cohen, leading scorer for Israel. Giannopoulos, Antetokounmpo. Oh, surely not. That was a little speculative there from Gikas, but Antetokounmpo was more than willing to go chasing that one. Probably needed to be his brother Giannis to get that one. Well, they will get on the flight tomorrow for Scotland and prepare for that one. Israel, 24 points down here, 5 to play. They're going to need some confidence boosters. Now this next 5 minutes, Blatt goes in, didn't quite have the jump shot, turns it over, comes back out again. He'll get a shot now, surely. In the corner, Shukman's shot misses. Greece now will take their time. Katsevelius 4 here. They will go on the road to Estonia after this one. After Estonia playing Scotland tomorrow. A foul here against Israel's defense. Well, there's a real hush around this arena now, as the home side are being humbled fairly convincingly. Shukman there, a little shake of the head. He wasn't quite in agreement with the referee on that call. There's Gikas, found the back, nice play here. Everybody's got confidence right now for Greece. Little flick of the wrist there from Margaritis, missed. Blatt in the corner, Shukman knocks up a shot. Cohen the rebound. Where's that foul come from? I think it's Gikas 28 here. Get some confirmation. The camera's gone straight to him. Maybe a little reach from behind on Cohen. Cohen will get 2 shots here, a chance to get 19 for the game. Cohen's averaged 10 points a game in the 3 games he's played. This will be by far the best performance he's put in. Giannopoulos there, a little nod of the head in agreement with Margaritis on the low post. Two of two for Cohen on that trip. Just trying to muster up some last ounces of energy from this crowd, the courtside announcer. Katsivelis, Margaritis, the pick and roll. Did he get a double dribble? He did indeed. He maybe just dropped it and picked it up. Whether he actually dribbled it or not, I don't know. There's Zahal. He'll be needed in the next game. Black for this handoff. Here he comes. And a great back door. Cohen goes in and scores again. Cohen has 21 for the game. And a big night for Jake Cohen, 20 down. Oh, Gikas goes right in. Panini was very reluctant to come and help, knowing full well Antetokounmpo was right behind him for the dunk. That was interesting defense there from Israel, just really mindful of Antetokounmpo's presence. The three from Limonenko misses. 3:30 to go in this game. 22-point lead for Greece. Gikas wrap around. Katsivelis back to Gikas. Great crossover. Gikas the three. Antetokounmpo is being fouled by Cohen. Cohen gets it unsportsmanlike for pushing him to the floor. It's the fourth foul for Cohen. And that will be enough for Oded Katash to pull him out of the game. 2 shots and possession here for Greece. Thanasis Antetokounmpo had 9 points in his first game for the national team. He will have 9 now after that free throw. And a rebound for him at all for Antetokounmpo. Very strange. Gikas one-on-one now with Shukman. Got him in his sights. Got the switch out there with Ben Altit. Little pass down low, little turnover as well. Off to the races go Israel. Menko puts the ball on the floor, had the jump shot too. Blatt just bringing out Ben Altit. In fact, there are 2 points there for Nimrod Levi as he dances his way through the lane. Cuts the gap to 22. It's bench time now for Israel for sure. But a fair number of the starters except for Blatt on the floor. And for Greece, I think pretty much the same as well. Mitalous hit 1-3. There's the second. They've got 93 on the board. I don't think they'll get to 100, but they'll be very, very close. Levi. Blatt seems to be the only one with any range on this team. Penetrates. Blatt goes in. The foul against Mitalous. Well drawn from Tamir Blatt. Konstantinos Mitalous there, little pick and pop for him. Big man's got some range. Two shots here for Tamir Blatt. That's 10 so far in the game, 5 assists to his name. He's got 11 now. Blatt sits down. Gal McKell comes in. Well, they're going to get a 20-point victory here, Greece. Katsivelis sits down. Well, they will get another chance against Great Britain. As I said before, they can still lose and qualify. Points differential could be important for Great Britain. This will not give them much confidence, that is for sure. They're struggling for guns, struggling for the arsenal they really need to compete at the top level. Gikas here, down low to the youngster Mitalu. Skip pass out there to Bukaridis. Well, what else is going to go down for Greece tonight? Their 14th three-pointer of the night, 14 of 26. They're shooting 50+% outside and 66% inside the three-point line. It's been a performance of real quality. Benaltit, Antetokounmpo comes flying in and shakes his head to the referee, say that I think you got that wrong. Is the ball on its way up? Probably just going down, I think. (24) the lead. Antetokounmpo, Giannopoulos. Minute 20 to go here. The final throws of this game. Will the Israeli fans be seeing this team in round 2? Giannopoulos misses the three. Well, all will depend on their performance in Scotland. Foul there against Menko. Well, they definitely look, the Israeli team, second best tonight in many, many areas, and possibly have a long layoff since the end of the season. Who knows? Well, the final game of the Israeli season was Maccabi Tel Aviv overcoming Hapoel Holon on June 14th. So only Panini and Blatt played in that game, as Shootman misses the layup and followed in by Nimrod Levi. So many of these players will have been out of competition for at least, I'm going to guess, at least 3 or 4 weeks. So 46 seconds left in this one. Gikas has been a nice little addition to this team. Shootman, he turns it over. Shootman will get a layup down the other end, and almost a dunk. No. Giannopoulos went flying in for the block, couldn't get there. 30 seconds left. Here's Bukaridis. He will drive in hard. Mitalu wants another 2, can't quite get it. Antetokounmpo tries to save it without much success. Makel. Altit, another dunk. That's 3 for Ben Altit. So that will be a game that we dribble this one out. No further shots to take. Coaches shake hands. The players will eventually get to shake hands once the buzzer's gone. There it goes. 96 to Greece and 78 to Israel. An emphatic victory for the Greeks on the road here in Tel Aviv. They will get on a plane at some point and head to Estonia with a 5-0 record. As for Israel, they will head to Scotland with a 2-3 record, hoping that they will get something out of that game that will not put them in a tie with Great Britain, and then points differential coming into the equation. Well, the good news is for Great Britain, they will get 2 bites of the cherry. If they don't beat Estonia tomorrow, they still have a chance of beating Israel in the last game of the window, which will come down to a do-or-die battle for both teams. There's some stats flying your way here. We'll get the stats over. Israel's 18 turnovers, really costly in key moments of the game, I thought. The Greek fans who've made the journey have enjoyed this one, that is for sure. Final score then, 96 Greece, Israel 78. Mitalu 21, Cohen 21 for Israel. Blatt got it going in certain moments. Richard Howell never really got it going for his 8 points. Larent Zakis, excellent first half. and Vasilopoulos, the keen shooting from the number 21 was fairly consistent throughout the game. We'll see some highlights now from the second half. It started brightly for Israel with that dunk, but after that it was slim pickings throughout the second half for this Israeli team. There's a lot of turnovers ensued, and this play really epitomized the second half for Israel. It just got worse and worse. There's Vasilopoulos' three, and that out of bounds play off the hand of Richard Howell summed up the misfortune for these guys. There's the flying dunk from the Antetokounmpo that plays at Panathinaikos. And even the youngster Konstantinos Mitalou was in on the action for shooting threes. Bokoridis' fadeaway summed the evening up for Israel. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Israel will get another bite of the cherry to advance into the second round, but they are struggling, I think, for offensive firepower. And they will have their work cut out as they travel to Scotland to play Great Britain. Greece go to Estonia, knowing full well they can round things off with an unbeaten run and a victory in Tallinn, as they will play, Estonia will play Great Britain tomorrow night. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Israel have a lot of work to do. Greece are rolling as usual. CNN.